Okay, all right. Yeah, ignore what I said about that other stuff. No. So this is a good point, right? So the voice acting cast I love is the mercenaries from TF2. While some of the accents are pushed, spy French really isn't representative. The character they give the mercs truly make the whole cast shine. Yes, because we had a problem. So we're casting local. We would later in Left 4 Dead 2 start using a casting agent outside of that. We actually use David Simon's casting agent. This is why we have people he worked with from both Generation Kill and The Wire. But okay, so we are casting local. And to be clear, local the internal person doing this bill is doing a great job, because this is a weird mixed cast. But we're not casting like this is what the demo man looks like in game. And then this is the voice actor. We may not have cast representing that character. But here's the problem we had. We went through, I don't know, hundreds of voice acting auditions on these characters. And I mean, there's a lot of characters. We're doing this. I'm working on Left 4 Dead while this is going on, as well as working on all of this, as well as Eric's doing Portal. And we're both doing, I guess me and Mark are more doing Half-Life 2 Episode 2. Again, sorry about Alex saying sorry all the time, or thank you. Oh God, my gosh, she says thank you so much in that. But okay. We're stressed, right? But we're working hard. We're focused, and like our original focus really is just trying to sketch out where the characters live in how bright they are, right? That's always an argument we have, is like you can't make them too silly, but yet there's a level that does work. So I think the line I wrote was surrounded by three sides or something like that. The soldier says, and it's like, okay, that's the level of dumb that he can live in that works and is kind of funny. But this casting problem of getting people representative, because again, this is the demo man, this is the voice actor, demo man, voice actor. That's acting. Yeah. But so what we did, because the French guy's not French on this spice. But so we just said, hey, what would the people in this, what would white suburbanite in 1965 think these characters sound like? So not that they're going to sound ever realistic. Like the Australian never sounds realistic, right? But is not entirely made up, but he's drawing from that. It's not like we pretended that New Zealand existed back then and had him come from New Zealand. No. We use real countries, but how we pulled on them was from that perspective of what would this like suburbanite mom in the 60s think these people sounded like. And so they were arch. They were kind of a different style, but they were coherent across the team. And that's the framework that we used. That was kind of the narrative framework we used, was saying that they're for the 1960s suburbanite mom, what would she think these voices sounded like, right? And so when you have this problem and you have this sort of mix, that's how do you keep it consistent across them? Because you have a bunch of different actors, not, like how do you do that? And well, you create this device and then say they have to live inside of this. They can't get outside of that. So they can't go too big, because that wouldn't be believable. And it's okay to go more realistic, because that would also fit in. And so that's the device we used. I think it worked. That set of characters, again, some of my favorite I've ever got to work on. They're just a ton of fun, because each one, you so clearly know the personality behind it. So when you're writing for it, you can just become that character really quickly. And, I think one of my favorites was when we did started adding the different things of like being able to have like an arch enemy. I forget what it's called now, right? Oh my God. And then like the revenge and all of that, like kind of stuff, the taunts that way of like knowing the characters so well at that point, that they really got nailed down. And then Eric and Jay really did the bulk of the meet those. And he was able to really kind of nail down on the character and play inside of that with the animators and his writing, and that really also comes from like all the animators, all the artists, everybody can kind of pull on that and kind of live in that world and have an understanding of how it works. And so yeah, that was really fun. And yes, the spy, yeah, he's French.